Today, New Year's Eve, we're kicking off 2025. We're saying hello to 2026. Got my gear on here. Now it's pretty cold out today, so I got the wood stove going here in the tent. Of course, standing outside here in my natural fridge, I got a selection of beers here from Sandwich Brewing. First, let's go inside the tent, warm up a bit. I'll show you my little setup. All right, as you can see, I got the wood stove going. So, chair set up there. Get some lighting at that end. I got my other windows closed. Bring in a little more light. All right. First comes first. Let's go outside and grab a beer, which, as I previously showed you, is right outside there on the table. And reach out there, grab that. Of course, I should mention I got the Ruby Sue Canadian Dark Mild beer. I got the South of the Border Espresso Porter, which I believe I had that on my last live. Very good beer. I got the Prairie Sunshine Blood Orange Wheat beer. That one's a nice beer too. And since we have no sunshine outside, we'll rule this one out. And since I had this one the other day, we'll rule that one out. I'll put these two back in the cooler outside. There, they could stay nice and cold. Maybe I'll cut that door back a little bit. Keep some of the warmth in here. Outside, show you here. Outside got a temperature -3 degrees Celsius, a real feel of -9 degrees Celsius. So it's a little chilly, but it's not as bad as it's been the last couple days. But good way to end the year. Nice little chill. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas and is surviving in this weather. It seems in North America anyway, we seem to be in a good spot for not having extreme weather here. Let's chill here. Oh, we got nothing but love here in the house. Happy New Year's Eve. Hope you've been enjoying the holiday season. Yes, we have. We've been out here barbecuing. I showed some of it on video. Pretty cold out, but we are having fun. We're getting out there. Oh boy, that's cold there. Yeah. The one video, what was I cooking? Gosh, I don't even remember now. Anyway, it was like -13 out. I think the steaks, New York strip steaks. Uh, it was cold that day. I mean, the wind was blowing. I had the hot coals going. Yeah, it was pretty cold, but a lot of fun too. There's something about standing by the barbecue, having that heat from the barbecue and feeling the cold from the weather. Just feels so nice. So cheers, everyone. First pour here for today. It's after 12 o'clock somewhere, right? Nice colored beer there. I've been missing your channel, Greg. Yeah, I haven't seen you lately in the comments, but it's nice to have you back. Cheers. Thanks for being here, spending the time here with you. Oh, that's a nice beer. Yeah, so I was thinking, stand by the cold barbecue when it's really cold out, especially like -3 today, let's say. It says it's a real feel of -9, but that's when the wind starts hitting you. Now, I tell you, when that cold wind hits you, that's when it tells you whether you got a nice jacket or warm clothes, because that wind will find any place or it'll go right through your clothes and it just freezes your body. Like, so cold. So yeah, you got good clothes. We're doing all right. Who else we got? Joel. Joel, nice to see you here too. Um, yeah, you're okay. Love your man cave. Remember, whenever you show something via camera, it shows up reverse for viewers. Oh, you know what? That's probably a setting that I need to set up in the camera. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes. Yeah, the words are probably spelled backwards. I'm going to have to look at that. Thank you for pointing that out, Joel. But Joel, I know, comments a lot on my brother and I's cigar videos, which I should mention. My brother and I, we started another YouTube channel, and all the cigar content is going to start going to that channel. So I've been slowly moving everything over there and deleting our current content here on this channel as far as cigars. Nothing but love says thank you. Yep, thanks again for being here. Yep, I love days like today because I can just scoot outside the house without my coat, freeze my butt off until I get the fire going. And once that fire gets going inside the tent here, so nice. It's actually getting really warm in here right now. We're expecting a lot of rain here in the next few days. Nothing but love. Yeah, so I'm not sure whereabouts you are. Nothing but love. I want to say maybe you're down in Texas, but I know the East Coast and the West Coast in the U.S. is just getting pounded with horrible weather. So, like I say, where I'm at, we just keep dodging the bullet here, I think. Of course, we got a little snow today, but not a big deal. It's going to lightly snow probably all day. It's still not so cold that the roads aren't too bad. Yes, so I kind of set this up today. I reached out to a couple people, see if anybody wanted to join me. Of course, it was kind of last minute, so we'll see if anybody's out there. I'm in Southern California, near LA. Oh, okay. Southern California. That's neat. So you get some pretty nice weather, I take it. Yeah. You probably don't even get snow there, I'm thinking. There's somebody else who comments on a lot of my videos. He's from the Bay Area in California. So I know, I believe his weather was a lot milder than here as well. Just got to move something here. There, my wife said I had to come out and wear some bling here for the new year. So a little bit different time frame. Of course, it's New Year's Eve. I try to do the live stream maybe once a week to chat with who's ever out there. So, but I thought New Year's Eve, we got to go on here and just give a shout out. I mean, it's been a great year. The channel here built quite a bit of momentum over in 2025. So I can only estimate that 2026 is going to continue like that. So I'd like to try to get some content out there that everybody's enjoying. Well, it looks like might have a delivery here at the door. Go check it out.
No.
No? Whoa!
Not this spider.
Even more bling. I know. Let's try to hang this. We'll put this back here. There we go. Look at that. Now that says Happy New Year right there. Joel says, I'm in Georgia and rain moving through Texas. Expected here this weekend. Oh, that's so nobody's got really sunny weather, I guess. You know what? I got to open the doors up here a little bit. It's getting kind of. I started off with a lot of snow on the roof this morning, and you could see the condensation on the inside's just dripping. See it there dripping down on that window flap. But where I'm at, I'm all right. Of course, I got the window there open. I have to open this door up a little bit. I'm telling you, it's getting pretty warm. Okay, so I take it I got the warmest weather around right now. I wish I had a thermometer in here, but it's got to be over 90 in here. Happy New Year, Greg. Keep the cooking videos coming. Always, best, always. Thank you, Joel. Appreciate you liking that. Yeah, I got some more cooks planned, but just time, family comes first. But I am looking forward to getting some content out there with more cooking. I like the extreme weather. I love being at the barbecue and the snow's falling. And I'm looking at the video and I'm like, wow, that looks amazing. Yeah, I'm going to be throwing, I don't know if you saw the video with the New York strip steaks where I grilled them, seared them over the fire, then put them in some beef tallow. Doing the same thing tonight. That was just a phenomenal cook. Great way to do steak. I'm telling you, those steaks were so tasty. Looking forward to doing that again tonight. I also got some shrimp that we're going to pan sear. So have kind of steak and shrimp, and then probably some sweet potato or Brussels sprouts, something like that. And yeah, it's going to be good. Probably not going to film it because got a lot of moving parts, and like I say, family comes first. But I'm pretty sure everybody can understand that. But it's early enough in the day. Come out my man cave tent here and chat with whoever's out here. It's kind of a cool spot I got, and a cool setup. I don't know anyone else with quite a setup like this, but it is pretty neat. Something I think is worth sharing anyway. Surf and turf, yes. The steak and shrimp, such a. Speaking of surf and turf, one of my favorite. Okay, shrimp is very good, fried up like that. Scallops are extremely good too, just pan searing like that. Don't need a lot of cooking, tons of flavor. But the thing that shocked me the most, I did lobster tails, but normally we cook lobster, we steam them. The last time I did it right over a bed of charcoal. The tails were still in the shells, and just basting with butter. Just snip the tail a little bit, opened it so you can kind of get the butter in there. I'm telling you, the flavor of that meat with that butter, like the sweetness inside the shell with the butter and the meat, and I'm telling you, I don't think I'll ever steam another lobster tail. It's so good just over the fire. So that's another video I'm gonna have to do one day, because I'm telling you, so good. I'd imagine crab legs would be the same way, or any of those shellfishes that normally we steam. I'm telling you, there's a missed opportunity to put that over charcoal. So what else? I did that beef tenderloin the other day. That was that could be quite an intimidating cook. I mean, beef tenderloin. I'm sure you all saw the prices of things like that. Whenever you reach, pretty expensive cut of meat, it's pretty intimidating how to do it. But I've done it a few times the way I showed it on video the other day, and I think it's the simplest, easiest and way, and you get so much flavor. Just keep it simple. As in the video, I just salt and peppered that. I know in the video it looks like there's just salt and pepper on the top, but I did flip that around and I had salt and pepper kind of on both sides. I didn't get the sides of it that well. But anyway, just a simple salt and pepper. And in the end, searing it, pouring that beef tallow down and just searing it on the hot plate. Telling you, it gives it that little bit of texture on the outside. Now, it doesn't affect the interior temperature too much because you're not on there that long. But that's the benefit of doing that cook just before with the thermometer, because you could dial that into the perfect interior temperature. You get that sear at the end on the hot plate. I mean, you could probably go without that sear depending on what setup you have. But telling you, hopefully I explained that well in the video. And if someone's thinking of doing that, of course they're doing their YouTube research. Hopefully that video helps out somebody. But yeah, it was just a delicious dinner. That's definitely something we got to keep doing. Um, yeah. So the steak. What else? Yeah, gonna have to plan some more cooks. Chicken's very good. I like when few times I did like a bacon wrapped chicken, where I stuff the chicken, wrap it in bacon, cook it. I need to do more of those, because I'm telling you, that's a real tasty dish too, and fairly inexpensive too. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get a lot of flavor. Actually, the videos I've done with the pork tenderloin, where I smoked that on a pellet grill and wrapped it in bacon, I'm telling you, when you do that right, the pork tenderloin has this almost a ham flavor to it. The texture is just phenomenal. I'm telling you, that's a really nice cook for inexpensive money. Yeah, I got some lamb that I want to grill. That's another cook I'd like to have coming up. Um, yeah, that's all. Like a rack of lamb is just so darn good, and it's probably just the price of a rack of lamb that scares people off. And yeah, we'll do that cook anyway, because you can do things like that for a special occasion. Actually, that would probably be a good cook for a day like today. Do the New York strip and the rack of lamb, but I didn't prepare for that, so yeah, we're not doing that. Boy, this beer's going down well. I'm liking this bling here. Thank you for the delivery from inside the house. Cheers, NBL. It's good stuff. Yeah, I have to see. I kind of set up possibly to have some people join me, but I don't believe anyone's out there, so I can check my messages here. We should look at let's just look for a minute. Go back through the videos here, see if I jog my memory. Yeah, steaks and the beef tallow. That bone in pork shoulder on the pellet grill. That was a really nice cook. Yeah, very easy cook too. Just I always underestimate how much time it takes to do. When you have these short days, you have daylight, like starting at like 8 a.m. and getting dark at 4:30. Like it's really hard to get a long cook in, to film really nice. But yeah, the days are getting longer now. Yeah, I see that in the morning now when I wake up. See the difference. Yeah, the boneless beef prime rib. That was a really nice cook as well. Yeah, I did that. I want to say on the Kamado grill. I don't know if I wrote it down here. Oh, on the Masterbuilt. Yeah, I kind of used the same technique almost as the tenderloin on this gun. That's right. The whole chicken on the Kamado. That was a nice cook as well. I want to do something similar with a turkey because I cooked that thing at like 400 degrees just over the fire. And I'm telling you, that chicken was so tasty. I want to do something similar, like I say, with a turkey. And then, yeah, I've been trying to keep up on these lives. Oh, I got the Traeger Trailhead portable pellet grill. I'd like to get that on the road and go film some content somewhere other than my backyard. Hook that thing to the car battery and see how it performs. I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, and the other good thing about using the beef tallow, like I'm going to do tonight with the steaks, the when you use up, like whenever I do a brisket, I trim off all that fat and I render that down and I make my own beef tallow. So the more I use that beef tallow, I start running, a little low in the fridge on beef tallow, which means I'm going to have to cook another brisket. So there's an upside to that because briskets are good. I'll be drinking later in the afternoon. Yeah. Well, it's New Year's Eve. You could start. Well, I appreciate everybody joining in here. Um, like I say, just wanted to pop in, say goodbye to 2025, welcome that new year in, and there'll be more fresh content here on the channel starting next year. And we'll probably make some changes to the channel here and there, which hopefully is better for the viewer. Well, thanks everyone for joining. Final goodbye here. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one.